Okay, let's talk about vlogmas for a sec. Everyone, how are you? It's been a couple days since I recorded and I've kind of missed you. I'm kind of taking it easy this week because vlogmas begins in a few days and that's just going to be madness for me on top of work, but I missed you over these last few days. So hi, I'm Cassie. If you're new, I've been getting a significant amount of new subscribers for me, at least in one concentrated period. I'm so happy to have you. Welcome, I'm Cassie. It's great to meet you and have you along for the ride. I feel like I haven't talked about like myself and who I am in a while, but I'm Cassie. I think I've said that literally 3 times now. I live in New York City. I am a barista by day. I'm 25 years old. I've lived in New York for a little over 2 years. I got a degree in acting, but now I'm not doing anything with it. And I'm just like trying to ride the wave of life, mental health, mid-20s, trying to figure out what makes me happy and how to live a balanced, healthy, happy life. And doing it in New York City, which is crazy. So today we are doing my December reset video. I've been doing these reset videos since March and I love them. They're some of my favorite videos to make and they're so helpful for my real life. I have seen a marked difference in my day-to-day life since I've started doing this. I'm gonna be doing like a huge year reflection video, I'm sure, at the end of the year, but these videos and just like being really intentional about each month and what I want to get done have been huge for my mental health and I really love them. Every video looks a little different. I usually have a couple things I want to get done at the beginning and then I go into Notion, which you'll see, and make some goals and intentions for the month ahead. So it's just a little bit of time for me to kind of take stock of what's going on mentally, physically, emotionally, check in on how my goals for the previous month went and see what else we want to get done for the month ahead. And the video is always time-stamped, so feel free to click around. So far this morning, as you've seen, put my laundry in right away, which is gonna be done in 1 minute and 1 second. I just started working through the Artist's Way book, which I won't talk about in great detail here, but I just finished week 1, so I did my little reflection for that. Went on a run, just ate some brekkie. I got Dunkin' coffee again. If you've been watching, you will have seen recently I had a name conundrum with the company. This time I got oat milk instead of cream, which I think was better, but I also realized I literally have oat milk at my apartment, so I don't know why I paid an extra 50 cents for it, but whatever. Still just 1 pump of vanilla I feel like is so sweet. I feel like this is coffee for people who don't actually like coffee. No offense. Sorry, that's a hot take. As a barista, I feel like I'm a little entitled to that, but I'm not pretentious about coffee. I can enjoy like a vanilla-y coffee. Yeah, I don't know, I'm still on a ride with it. And my laundry's done, so I'm gonna run down in a sec to get that. Things I wanna get done today: laundry, run. I wanna clean my room. I need to prepare for vlogmas. That's like the big thing I need to do today. This is my 11th year doing vlogmas. It's gonna look a little different this year. I'll talk about it later. But I always make a little intro, so I need to do that. Outro, find music, just like generally get my computer backed up and like get things in order for Vlogmas. So that's just gonna be a lot of computer work, honestly. And then I'll do my goals and intentions. And later today, which I don't know if I'll still be vlogging at this point, I'm calling my friend Taylor, and I also have therapy tonight. It's gonna be a nice little reset day. This is the longest intro. So I'm gonna go get my laundry and I think like fold it and clean, and then I'll settle into the computer work. Happy to have you. So nice to see you. I think you're watching this on December 1st, so this is like kicking off the Vlogmas section. We'll talk more about it later. I missed you. I'm back in my natural state, which is sitting on the ground. I love a good ground sit. It's honestly the place I prefer to sit. It's very grounding and great. Anyways, we don't really care about that. We're here because I actually did everything I set out to do way faster than I expected to. I decided to back my computer up once I finish editing this video in a couple days. And I also need either my boyfriend or my roommate to help me film some clips so I can make my Vlogmas intro. But I made a new banner, I found some music and got it in a folder. It's still Monday and Vlogmas doesn't start till Friday, so I've got the week. Even though I'll be working this week, I've decided not to vlog this week so that I can just mentally and digitally prepare. I was going to break out a sparkling water that I got the other day and encourage you to also break out a fun, delicious beverage, but it's fucking freezing in my apartment right now. I don't want to drink something that cold. I have my water bottle with me. And honestly, I need to drink more water anyways. I didn't drink enough yesterday, so everyone, let's take a minute and drink some water together. Let's start off this video healthfully. Water just tastes so good. Let's hop on into goals and intentions. I use Notion, which is kind of like an online bullet journal. I'm sure you've heard of it. If you haven't, you're about to see it. I primarily use it to set goals and intentions and just have a way to keep track of that sort of thing. I always start by reviewing the previous month, so let's hop into November and see how we did. Welcome back to my November template. I just want to preface this with saying September and October were very mentally challenging months for me. I felt a lot of emotional turmoil. I felt like I was processing through so much stuff. I went home during September and then October was really busy. I basically just spent the entire 2 months like feeling crazy, honestly. And November hasn't been like that, which I am so grateful for. And I actually think I accomplished the things I set out to accomplish. So that feels really good because it's been a couple challenging months mentally leading up to November, but I feel like I'm finally back on track. So let's check in on it. This is a format I use every single month to keep are things I want to keep doing, to add are things I want to add in to what I'm doing, to let go of are things I want to let go of. I always write some goals, some themes that can be anything, but it's just kind of like the vibe that I want for the month. And then throughout the month I can write things in here, and I honestly don't use it that much, but it's okay. These are the primary sections I use, and it's just a really boiled down way for me to be like, what's been going right, what are things I'm wanting to do, what are things that are not serving me anymore, and what are a couple things that I can achieve. So let's start with to keep. Reading, I have read so much this month. A lot of fantasy. I'm almost at my reading goal for the year. My reading goal that I set myself was 45 books and I have read 41. I think I can power through and read 4 books in December. It's gonna be great. Making memories with friends. I did a lot of stuff with my friends this month. The most recent and notable was Thanksgiving. Had a beautiful little dinner party with my people, and it was truly one of the most joyous days and evenings I've had in a while. That was really special and something that I want to continue to prioritize. Putting effort into my appearance. I just put this because I'm a barista. I work a customer service job. It's hard, it's brutal, it's long, and you don't always feel your best. And I find that when I put a little extra effort into feeling like I look cute or wearing something that makes me feel confident, it really changes my attitude for the day in a really huge way. Being cozy, hell yeah. This month I started my new schedule at work. So I have Sundays and Mondays off now. And for the last 3 Sundays, I think, I have literally just spent the entire day in my PJs, in my apartment, not really doing anything, reading my book or watching shows or doing whatever I want to do. And it's been huge for my mentals because it's so dark all the time. It's getting cold. I just want to hibernate. And giving myself a day to look forward to where that's all I'm gonna do has been awesome. To add, so this isn't gonna make any sense if you are not a person who edits, but I wanted to try adding LUTs on my vlogs and just like try something new artistically. And not only did I do this on my Thanksgiving video, but I also subscribed to a music library kind of website, and I feel like that has elevated my videos too. I tried a lot of new stuff with my videos this month, and it took a lot of time, but I am having a lot of fun, and editing is one of my favorite parts of making YouTube videos. I just feel like it's a place where you can be so creative in so many ways. And I just got Final Cut Pro last year. I feel like I'm not even using it probably even to half its capacity. There's so much you can do with it. It's really fun to just expand my creativity. So that's been fun. Yay, I did it. Twice per week exercise. I don't know if I've actually done 2 times per week. However, I have been doing my yoga way more consistently, which is a form of exercise, although for me it's more of a meditative thing. And I have run at least once a week. What I really set out to do with this was reintroduce consistent movement into my life, and I have definitely done that, even if I didn't always hit the 2 times mark. I've also was just busy with YouTube a lot this month. Eating healthy, enriching meals. Yes, I feel like I was much better at this in November. I've gone really simple with my meals. I haven't been doing anything crazy or complicated, but I've been eating vegetables and carbohydrates and protein. And sometimes when your mental health starts getting funky and when the darkness starts setting in and when you lose the motivation, you just gotta take care of yourself and do the basics, and that is okay. To let go of sleep deprivation. I have done a much better job at this in November. I have a lot of anxiety around not getting enough sleep, and being a barista, I have to wake up quite early. Sometimes I have trouble falling asleep, or I'll be thinking about how if I don't fall asleep soon, I'm not gonna get X amount of hours, and it's a whole thing. I have been more consistently going to bed at an earlier time, and just I feel like having better sleep hygiene as much as I can. And this is something I really want to continue doing, because I know I've said a million times, but being so dark all the time really affects me. Want to be one of those girlies who like loves it and thrives in the darkness, but I'm not. I love the spring and summer, and I miss it, and I want it to be back, and I'm trying my best to lean into the hibernation and the coziness, but it's hard. It is really hard, and I am tired and low energy all the time. Mental spiraling. I think I did a much better job of letting go of this month. This is what I was talking about September and October. I did a lot of mental spiraling. My anxiety was so bad, and I did much better with not mentally spiraling this month. And burnout, I think I also did much better at. Definitely during my weeks, I have been busy, but I've been trying to have more intentional rest time, which the darkness and the cold definitely helps. Goals this month. You guys, I don't think I've checked off all my goals in a month in forever. My friends and I had a Friendsgiving, which I vlogged. You can check it out. It was so magical. Ran a 5K. It wasn't like an official, we signed up 5K. My friend and I did our own little turkey trot, which is a 5K. We ran 3 miles. Baked something new. Mel and I baked some molasses cookies earlier this month. Baking, I want to do some more baking in December. I'm gonna kind of keep that around as a goal, because this was like very rudimentary. Plan for Vlogmas, yes, and take care of me. I've done so much better at. So go me. I really turned inward this month, which will continue to be a theme for December. And then themes, I have nutrient-dense meals, yes, warm drinks. Oh yeah, baby, I've been drinking tea like crazy. Gratitude for my people, always. Being gentle to the self and connection with the divine kind of go together for me. This is just a huge thing that I try and lean into when it gets dark and I feel unlike myself. I really try and lean into the moment and try and embrace what's going on and what I'm feeling, which is hard. I'm not saying I figured out fully how to do this, but that's the goal, that's the intention. Inspiration, new finds, etc. Let's see, I listened to a lot of chapel around this month. Thanksgiving Day was so magical. I want to do more dinner parties with friends. End of month reflection is just something that I go in and do for my eyes only and kind of write a little blurb about how I feel the month went. This is probably the best I have felt following a month in a hot sec. I think it's been a whirlwind of a few months. Yay, I'm proud of myself. I did good. I think maybe one of the differences is I set out with things that I knew I could achieve. I really went back to basics and like just taking care of myself. And I did that. And it's not always easy. Alrighty, let's flip on over to December. Welcome to December. Went through and made everything green, and this is a little Christmas tree. Duh. I didn't want this to be too overtly Christmassy because December isn't winter time. This is something I feel like I have kind of just realized. It's still autumn when most of December is happening. Winter starts on the 21st. So I just wanted it to be kind of seasonal. It is, however, one of the darkest times of the year, which is why all the magical festive stuff feels even greater. I love the month of December. I love doing vlogmas. This will be my 11th year doing it. And I just think it's a very festive time and something we can really lean into and like enjoy. I love holidays. Yay, I'm excited for December. Got some little candles and let's dive in. So I'm gonna just keep reading here because I love to read. I have 5 books downloaded right now and I'm excited to read all of them. And I'm going home for Christmas for about 10 days to visit my family in Washington State. I'm ready to read, baby. I'm ready to read. Also to keep consistent yoga practice. That's been great for both body and mind. Starting in January, I've been pretty consistent with yoga. I just do yoga with Adriene videos and I'm obsessed. It's a balm for all, honestly. And I also want to keep creative exploration. As I spoke about earlier, I recently got this book, The Artist's Way. It is kind of like a 12-week set of tasks and there's little essays that you read, etc. to just expand and explore creativity. This week is week 2 and I just want to continue doing it and continue seeing what there is to discover. I'm also just gonna say taking care of myself because I think I did a good job of that in November and I want to keep it going. To add vlogmas. Okay, let's talk about vlogmas for a sec. This is my 11th year doing vlogmas. I've been doing vlogmas since I was a freshman in high school. Not all the years are public and available for viewing, but you can watch, I think, all my college vlogmases. And typically vlogmas is you vlog every day of December leading up to Christmas, so it's 24 vlogs altogether. I have to work for a living in order to survive. I leveled with myself and I can't do a vlog every single day. So here's what we're gonna do. You're seeing this on December 1st, and then every 3 days will be a new video. And it'll continue like that until Christmas. It'll be a little more than my regular Wednesday, Saturday uploads, and I think it's just gonna be more manageable for me. I wanted to make it something where I'm still gonna have fun, but I get to make a little more content than usual because I just love vlogmas. I love being creative, and I think the pressure is almost really exciting. It almost gives you permission to like play and see what you can do. So yay, I'm excited to start that. Make sure you subscribe, and that's what vlogmas is gonna be. Also want to add dinner parties with my friends. At Thanksgiving, my friends and I were chatting and we were like, why aren't we doing dinner parties? Like, this was so much fun and it came together so much better than we expected it to. Why don't we just do this? So we're going to. Just bringing different people together is so cool. Connection and friendship is like the best thing in life, and I just love it, especially during the dark times. Light some candles, eat some good food, you get a little dance moment going with your people. There's nothing better, especially in the darkness of winter or pre-winter. And then family time in the Pacific Northwest. Like I said, I'm going to visit my family for Christmas and I'm really excited to see them and get some family time in the great state of Washington. It's always so healing. What else do I want to add? I feel like this isn't that much stuff. I kind of pulled back because I know Vlogmas is gonna be huge. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at this. Vlogmas is gonna be big. To let go of buying stuff just for the dopamine hit. I talked about this in a recent vlog, but I just keep wanting to buy things. Every day I wake up and find 5 more things I want to buy, and I haven't been buying all of them, but I've certainly spent a lot of time looking into buying stuff. I know this time of year we're just being advertised so much stuff, like 'tis the season. There's so many sales. I do not need to buy things. Not everything. I also want to let go of 2023, the year 2023. It's coming to an end. I'm gonna do a lot of reflecting about it, and then we're gonna let it go. That brings us to our goals of the month. First off, to have fun with Vlogmas. Yes, it's going to be a high pressure situation at times, vlogging so much, creating content on top of my regular work schedule. However, at the end of the day, it's supposed to be fun, and I want to have fun with it and just create a lot. Like, that's the goal, is to create a lot. Expanding on the thing above, I'm just gonna say have a dinner party, at least one. Read 4 books so that I can complete my reading goal for the year. We're gonna reflect on 2023 and set intentions and dreams for 2024. I did not spell reflect correctly. I will probably do a full video that's like reflecting, vision boarding, etc. Yearly reset, if you will. I'm a very sentimental person. Changes in year, whether it's my birthday or the new year, are huge times for me to just like pause and reset and see what's been going on and reflect on my growth and celebrate myself and figure out what else I want to do and what else I want to try and what I want the new year to bring. I think these monthly intention pages have been an amazing example of how spending 20 minutes to be intentional about life is so nourishing and fulfilling and just brings me so much comfort. And I'm the kind of person who gets very existential. I have anxiety. Like, it's very easy for me to get swept away in the day-to-day bullshit. When a new month or year comes, it's just, I think, an amazing gift of time to reflect. I always do it a little extra around the new year, as many of us do. We're gonna dig in with that. And then always get monetized is a goal. And I'm so close. So thank you for watching. I love you. I'm so happy and excited and proud of myself. I'm sure we'll talk way more about that in the reflection videos. Finally, themes. Unfiltered creativity. I kind of want my Vlogmas videos to be weird. Like, I want them to be a little experimental and like, let's see what happens, you know? So I just want to like create. Another theme is gonna be gratitude for a year well spent. I really do feel like I spent my time this year better than I ever have. Took advantage of life and set out to do things and did them. Preliminary reflection is like, yeah, I did good this year. I'm proud of myself. Cozy time spent with people I love, both while I'm here in New York and once I go home to see my family. I just want to be chill and cozy and comforted and surrounded with holiday love. I'm about to read this book called The Art of Everyday Ecstasy. Can't spell ecstasy. There we go. I haven't even started reading it yet, but even just the title is such a lovely way to look at life. Something I've really tried to lean into this year is making mundane moments magical, and vlogging helps me with this a lot because some days I'm not really doing anything interesting, but I want to vlog and I have to find the magic and importance in my grocery haul or making myself a cup of tea in the morning or making my bed or folding my laundry like you saw in this video. Not that much has happened. How can I make it special, and how can I make it profound, and how can I find ecstasy in the everyday? And I think that really is a huge key to life fulfillment. You never know what's gonna happen. There's so much suffering, there's so much pain to be experienced, but finding joy and magic in tiny everyday things makes a huge difference. As someone who has dealt with anxiety and depression over the last few years, those are the things that save me, is the little things. And finally, turning inward. It's just what I do all the time. I'm a very sentimental person. I have a Cancer moon and it shows. I'm just always reflecting, seeing what's going on in my inner life and what I can do to be a better version of myself. And this is a huge time of year for that. December 2023, we're keeping it easy, we're doing some reflecting, and we're doing a lot of creating. I am really excited for the month ahead. This was the last monthly reset video of 2023. I'm feeling really proud and excited and just ready to celebrate this final month of the year. I know the holidays can be a very emotionally tumultuous time, and it's hard to spend them far away from your family or spend them with your family, depending on what your family dynamic is like. It's just a time of a lot of feeling and reflection. Just want to give you a little gentle reminder to be nice to yourself. Set boundaries if you need them. Take a lot of deep breaths. Find moments to be still and grateful, and find the magic in the everyday. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on all the New York and Pacific Northwest vlogmas fun. I am so excited. I'm feeling really happy and grateful. Really glad that you're here. Make sure you go do something that makes you happy today. As always, you know it's important, but it's hard to do sometimes. So this is your reminder. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you for Vlogmas Day 1. Okay, bye.